Okay, I just messed it up with that. Hi guys, today I decided that I want to do like a draw with me, but in real time, so I'm not going to use any voiceover. And I want to paint Mi Dittamente Draw This in Your Style. I love her character so much, it's so vibrant and it's so interesting. So I just made like this color study, also where to place like the blacks, you know. I made this kind of a study because I wanted to draw with you like the full character, you know. So I'm going to use like the new spread for this. I am using the Ohuhu bleed-proof paper, so basically I can use both pages, which is amazing. For all of you that you didn't know which character is, this is the character I'm going to be drawing. Probably I'm going to do like until the sweater, so basically this kind until here. I'm going to do the sketch and also I'm going to do the coloring with my markers and see guys how it looks. So I'm going to be using for sketching, you know, very basic pencils. I think I'm going to use the same I used yesterday, that it was a green. I think it was this one here. And also the dark green, a kneadable eraser. You are not seeing anything, but I promise here I'm just sketching. I'm just using like this light color because I think, I don't know guys, I have the belief that it's easy later to, if I have to erase, it's less harmful if I paint with a very dark color at the beginning. And I have to admit it that I just erase a lot on this sketching process when I am, because it seems like I never know the proportions I like. And I end up having like these weird head things. The thing is, the eyes should be coming over here. Maybe if I do it this way, it feels easier. I'm being very schematic right now. These faces. Maybe if I make the shape a little bit larger. I have the thing that I think the nose, it's looking very weird. You know, I have the nose not in the correct place. Basically, this is what I want to say. The nose and everything is not in shape. Basically, this is learning how to draw again, which somehow it keeps me motivated, but also it's frustrating because I know how to draw and I know how to do the faces, but when it's time to do it on paper, it's like a nonsense. Well, I think more or less I have the shape, you know guys, I don't know guys if you can see it, but I think more or less I have the shape. Now I have to make the shape of the mouth. I think I changed the expression a little bit, but that's okay, I'm fine with that. I really want to change that. She has to be like angry, you know what I mean? The mouth is too happy for this character. Yeah, I think now I'm going to do like jagged a little bit. I think I have like too much space here. Yeah, I think now proportions makes more sense. Also, she has like piercings over here and over here, and like the big earring over here. Maybe I should add another earring over here. Why not? The bangs. Bangs. Also, we have like this big part of the hair coming over here. We have also the same here. I'm just rearranging the shape. I mean, I want it to be more dynamic, but also more neat in shape, you know what I mean? I want this to go straight. So. One, two, three, 4, 5. 1. I have to make 3. Well, this one is going to be smaller. 1. I'm not very good at drawing like the clothes wrinkles, so I'm going to do it my way because I want to see this like all these flowers or stars or whatever it is. Okay, this is the sketch. I'm pretty happy with how this sketch is looking. I'm sad because I have to erase it a little bit, but instead of doing that, I'm just painting over to make it more visible. What happened yesterday to me with the greens is that I lost like the sketch at some point. Honestly, this mouth is annoying me. Making sure that I am painting only the lines that, you know, go over. Again, the mouth is really annoying me a lot. I'm sorry guys, I'm just erasing this a lot of times. I think I prefer how it was looking before that, you know, that looked bright. But like, I think I'm going to leave it that way. Okay, I'm going to be using this for the line art, the Poupée markers. Orange is one of them. For making more darker and orange, probably the deep scarlet red. Okay, this one's for the oranges. I am choosing like one color, one darker color and also one lighter because I want to play a little bit with the line art. Mint green, the turquoise green. It's annoying because these two are very similar. Turquoise green nude. I'm going to use the malachite. Cool gray. And also the heron gray. I'm not going to put like everything, you know, put all the everything with line art. Most part of it, yes, not everything, because you can work with the lightest colors and then add some darkened colors on top. I'm going to be using like similar colors, so they're going to fade away a little bit, which it's okay because I think it's getting more integrated to the drawing, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to paint everything with this green and then I will be changing stuff. Honestly guys, I am doing this completely out of my understanding. I'm just practicing with you and see how it looks. Probably it looks pretty bad in the end because if I have to be honest, it's the second time I'm going to make like the line art before, you know what I mean? I said I didn't want it to do like all the line art, but I'm just doing it all the line art. This is like a last minute change. Which blue, by the way? I think I'm going to use the petroleum blue. Yeah, probably this one can make it better than this one. You know, it can have more. This is the mint green. Yeah. Maybe I can use both. Let's do first the shapes of the air strands, you know. This is testing and see. Wow, this one looks quite good. I'm just trying to create like adding something interesting to my lines, just to not leave them plain. Also, you don't need to paint like everything with the color of the line, just some areas to make it different, to look different, you know what I mean? So I choose these ones for the skin and the white of the eyes. This one for the color of the eyes. These two for the air, basically the highlights and the darkened shadows. And these green grays for, you know, the jacket. Also excuse because I think you can hear Phoebe. She's saying some birds. If any one of you have more ideas of how to blend properly like these markers, please let me know, because I am just putting ink and ink and ink until it gets a little bit smudged, but I don't know if it's the correct way. So I always appreciate, guys, your knowledge on that. One of the things that I notice with this bleed-proof paper is that it tends to be super gray at the beginning, but then after a few, you know, seconds, minutes or so, it looks like the color it should be. And I think the final, or the texture is quite nice. Well, I'm going to keep going through. Okay, I just messed it up with that. Well, anyways, sometimes it takes a while to dry, you know, guys. So I think I'm going to add a little bit of ink here to make some shadows. This is like a green, and right now it's going to look like super green and super gray, but I promise that after it dries, the color looks much better and it's much lighter than it seems right now. I'm going to use this one here on the lips, more or less. So I'm noticing that the fine liners are still bleeding a little bit through. So take in mind this if you plan to paint with markers or something with the fine liners, if they are water-based. If you can't leave it overnight, it's when I get the best results. So yeah, I'm leaving some white, like I want to create some highlights. I didn't do that here, so probably will need to do it with the pencils afterwards, but yeah, I completely forgot about that. Go through this, go through this. I have to admit that I was very scared yesterday when I was doing like this color palette, because it's the first time I think that I paint with, you know, not monochromatic, but I use like different shades of the same color, for example, different kind of greens and grays, and trying to use the minimum of markers possible. I was completely forgetting about this area here. Okay, I want to use the dim green, this one here, to create some highlights. And I think I'm going to paint also this with this color. I have one star here that I completely forgot about. This star is quite confusing right now. It didn't have any shape of. Okay, let's go for the flowers. I don't know, guys, but I'm quite bad with my steady hand here. I'm very bad with that. I think this is practice, but I don't know. My lines are not very good. Okay, I have like a lot of patches right now. I think I need to practice more the painting technique with the markers to avoid like this patches thing. Okay, I'm doing like a second coat in some areas. Let's paint these flowers with the green. I could use like in the warm gray. It really matches the color of the original piece. But as I wanted to use like a few colors only, I'm just using this light green. I just change a lot of the shapes of the flowers when I painted the jacket. So I'm going to paint like the shadows of this. I'm just using the reference, by the way, to make like shadows. Also probably over here it's going to have some shadows, and probably here I will need a little bit of black, like a black line. Oh, so they have a pocket. I think the ink is still wet, so it's like blending with the one we have down, you know, below. And also I'm going to paint like this part of the lip. Let's paint like the darkest areas. And for this I'm going to add like, I mean, I don't want to paint it everything green, but I want to leave like a little bit of color. And yeah, I'm going to do some reflections here and there, you know. Also here, I want to create like a contrast between the face and the hair. Probably need to do some kind of strands over here. I'm going to use the mauve green. Is that one I used? That, yeah. I'm going to do like some shadowing here. I just want to do some lines here. You know, like this horns. Hope this is making sense what I'm doing. More green here and here, and also in the nose. I made it darker because I just saw that the color that I have below, it wasn't like, you know, too much. Sometimes when you paint, you just realize that you need more and more black, or more and more white, or lighter, or wherever it comes. I mean, the drawing itself tells you what they need. I don't know if this is making any sense, but I feel it that way. Yeah, probably I'm going to use the G6 to do that. Let's see. You know, just create some shadows here and there. I think we need a little bit of shadows. And I think I love it so much how it looks, so I'm going to keep it. I need to paint like the eyes, you know, the eyeliner. I think when you start adding like the blacks is when the illustration starts making sense. I'm going to leave like a white thing here, like a reflection. I'm going to use like the white gel pen instead of this. You see, I'm just adding the black where I think I have to do it. That it's not in every single place, but just some places where I think I need to add information, you know what I mean? Information right now it's getting lost because of the coloring, because of these things. I don't know if I want to add some kind of lines here in the air. It get quite lost, you know, the strands, that I completely lost the shapes that I made with the markers, because as I said, when you paint, the markers tend to blend. Also, I'm going to add some black here. Oops. Here and probably here. Also here, the lips. I think I need it. And I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do with the face here. I'm going to use this one. You know, to make the face more evident, the face shape. I think now it's looking fine. And also here under the lips. I'm going to leave it here. No, hold on a second. What I'm going to do is mess a little bit things. I'm going to do some strands with this. Probably this is not the best color. Maybe this one. This is a little bit blue. Yeah, so I'm going to finish a little bit the drawing with the pencils. So I want to make this more natural. Well, this, I completely missed this star. Some kind of reflections. Let's say this one. No, I'm just trying, guys, because I they're quite new for me, also the pencils. And sometimes I want to do things that it didn't work. But, well, I think I can do it with this. Well, I think I'm going to be okay with the whites. I want to create a little bit of like effects here in the nose. You know, a little bit of blush, but not blush. Some freckles. I'm going to use a dark one. I like to add the freckles with the pencil because, you know, I think it's easier and you can get different kind of shapes, which I like. Also, I'm going to add more freckles over here, like small ones. The original character didn't have freckles, but, you know, I just made them because I like it. So I'm going to try to do like a zipper here. Some kind of line here. I mean, I'm adding just this random stuff. More freckles, freckles, freckles. I want to do some kind of gradient here with the marker. I made it with the marker, but yeah, I didn't like how it looks, so maybe in the air? I don't know, guys. I'm just experimenting here. Last but not least, the jelly, the sakura jelly roll. Didn't draw like pupils, but that's fine. I think I like it without pupils. Here the reflections of this, also of this, and the lips. Probably a little bit of here and here. Here, like some lines. I could use this to create some reflections on the air, but I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. Maybe a few. I always do these kind of reflections and I'm not very sure if I like them or not. Please let me know in the comments what do you think about this process, or if this is something you tend to use when you draw with markers, or if this is different from yours. You know, I really want to see, guys, different techniques and different ways to approach markers and traditional art. So for me, it's fine. Well, I think I'm messing it up with the stars, but that's okay. This star completely melt down in this process. Okay, guys, so that's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed seeing the process of this drawing. Also, hope you enjoyed my comments and my struggles where I paint. It's difficult when you are a digital artist and it's so easy for you to just, you know, resize, erase, and copy paste and these things. When you have to handle this with traditional art and, you know, the patience, it's not the same. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. I made it in the past and I think it worked pretty well. But let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this, like me commenting real time while I was painting. So thank you so much if you have been here for all the long of this video. And also thank you so much to my patrons, because they help me to you know, to run this channel. So yeah, thank you so much for your support, and see us again on the next video. Bye bye. As I look in the mirror, I love to